guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know today is supposed to be a vlog Sunday, and we're gonna still consider this a vlog. Yeah. But we actually thought it would be fun to do an outdoor mukbang. So anything goes. We'll see.
Right.
We try to pick kind of a quiet spot away from the street, but it's still kind of close, and I do hear some kids, so this is real life.
There's like a nice little creek behind the park right here, so you're gonna hear little gentle water noises in the back. It's very zenful. We have had to put up a little roped off area because people keep running up and, you know.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Anyway, we actually went to Casa de Tamales. This is a local place to us here in Fresno, California. We have had it before, but it has been a very long time, and so we're super excited to have this. Everything is vegan, of course, that we got, and it's delicious. We have, like I said, we have had it before, so we will show you everything.
And you are hopping through Fresno.
Yes,
and
you have to stop here. Casa de Tamales is in our old Tower District area, but they also have a food truck that comes out to, it's called Enzo's Table, out in Clovis, which is like in Fresno, every weekend. And so that's where we went to get this. We've been to their restaurant too. So let's show you everything. Plus we also got, it was like a meal where you get 2 tamales, beans and rice, and a drink. Got a pineapple. Chipotle pineapple like lemonade.
Yeah.
And I know, I've never tried this. And you got a hibiscus tea.
Their hibiscus tea is
very good. Very good.
So we both got a sweet corn, which is almost like a dessert tamale.
Good.
Which is really, really good. We got it dry. So they have a honey chipotle or honey chili sauce.
Yes.
We don't do honey, but that's okay.
Right.
They're not 100% vegan. They just cater to vegan.
Right.
Very good. But we get ours dry. They can also do I think like a mole sauce over it or something for like a savory. We do it dry and it's like a dessert.
It's sweet. It's good. So yeah, we both got a corn one.
We both got a corn one. And
beans and rice, both vegan. They doubled, or they told us even again, are you guys vegan? Because we were looking at that side and he's like, the beans and rice are too. I'm like, oh, we know. And I got the spinach and artichoke tamale under here. And then it also comes with like a corn salsa,
it just comes with the corn salsa.
Look
That's
at this.
so good.
It is. It's amazing.
Roasted corn like salsa.
Very good.
Super good.
And then you got the farmer's market.
I got the farmer's market, and I got the...
Oh yeah, you got 3. He got 3. I got 2.
I forgot what my other one was. What's
you have to dive into it. I think you got spinach and mushroom or something?
Yeah, it's the mushroom one.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So grab your food, guys, and we will just have a little outdoor picnic. We thought this would be fun. And Nate was like, well, what are we going to talk about today? And I was like, I got a topic. I think I got a good one. And going into the new week, too, I think it might be a little bit refreshing. I know it is even for me. So, yeah, but let's have a drink first. I just tried it. It's really good.
Is it?
It's really good.
Because I know mine's good.
It's good. Oh, it's good.
Grab a hold of it.
I love it.
Okay, I want to try
it. No, it's not spicy, at least to me.
On the fence.
Because he's kind of weird with spice, but no, it's really good. I like it.
A zing.
Whoa. I like it. All right. I'm going to move this to the side a little bit. I hope you guys are close enough. I feel like you are, but all right. I hope this is good, guys, as far as like how far and if you can see everything. I can kind of prop it up a little bit. All right. So I'm going to get into this tamale.
Oh, I got to hit this beans and rice real quick. So good.
Let's do. Is it good? It's good. I haven't had this in so long.
I know. It's been forever. It's so funny. This farmer's market one, guys, it's so it's so like cooked together, all the ingredients that even like the kale, and I think there's broccoli or something like that in there. It all kind of creates almost like a mush, but the flavors are still there. It's really good, but it's the one thing that I can eat that has kale that I don't even like squinch at.
No,
it's very
good. I haven't had rice and stuff. It's good.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, that sauce inside of it is just crazy good. It's got like almost like the base of like what you would see in like a green salsa, but it's like inside. It's just, I don't know. The flavors are amazing. They really have perfected this, guys.
Yeah. Today I thought that we could talk a little bit about Go imagine that, guys, dieting. No, because that's what my channel's kind of been lately. But I don't know exactly how to say it, but we'll just kind of talk about it, and then we'll title it. What are we talking about? This last week, I noticed a lot of different people with different diets and different things that they're following and protocols and all that. And almost every single person, and some of the people at my gym I go to and stuff too, included, and like everyone had like different results. And everyone had different results mentally too. And it really got me thinking. And a lot of you guys know about 3 weeks ago, Nate and I both decided to start the intermittent fasting. If you're very new here, we've been vegan also for 2.5 years. But as of recently, we've done the intermittent fasting. Yep. So we're still new to that. And, you know, that time will tell if it's something for us or not. But we have really been enjoying it, I feel like.
Absolutely.
Really, really like it. And I know a lot of you guys do it too. And there is some people that I know that are doing some different types of fasting. Did you hear that? Now, some of these other people who are following even similarly, but still different kind of things, and most of them not being vegan too, which is totally fine. It's just, like, I don't think that's the big point to be had, but just not happy with their results and not feeling fulfilled mentally more so. And it just got me thinking, I'm like, here we are in the last few weeks, where before, when we weren't doing this, we felt happy, we felt good. Mm-hmm. And then we started this, and we felt great. And I just, it just like, it like went off for me of like, we should not overcomplicate things. We should feel good. We should feel happy. And the way we eat should make us feel that way. And if it's not for you. I really believe that now. Like, it's not for you.
Right.
Now, it does take trial and error. It does take, like, doing, you know, different diets out there. I might say the term diet loosely, you know, but like...
Right, and eating lifestyle.
Right.
We say diet, but we mean eating lifestyle, not like a crash diet.
Right.
Just what you're consuming. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that, and I think, like, I have she brought this up this morning, and I was like, wow, actually, it got me really thinking about it, and I started thinking about, like, pros and cons and, like, my journey. And, you know, one of the things that we did a long time ago was we did paleo dieting. And I remember in paleo dieting, there was, like, a mental...
Years ago.
I had this mental change. Because it's trust. My health journey back then was just trying to find something that was going to help me. I was overweight. I was huge. It was a very early stage where we thought, hey, let's try this. It was even kind of like a keto-ish kind of thing before keto was even cool.
Right.
And I remember the struggle. Do you remember the struggle? We had carb flu. Both of us, because we weren't consuming carbs like virtually at all, and we went through like this whole, like, it was hard. It was a test. It was trying. And, you know, that's just what we thought. We thought, you know, if you go to something healthy, it has to be hard. And how much our mind changes change now. But
it's
also,
so different, guys.
The journey of that, too, taught me, like, food awareness, body awareness. It really taught me going from that, finding that low through trying to find what worked for me. I also learned how to listen to my body better and how I don't want to feel like that again with my dietary choices. So it's a good thing that I did it because I feel like I learned from myself the feelings that I get by what I eat. But also... I learned that I don't need my diet to make me feel like that because it didn't work in the long run. It wasn't a sustainable thing that we could continue to do. And now we're doing other things and dietary things, and I feel great about them, and they're working. And
it's like that light bulb moment of like, oh my God, like I might have just found the golden ticket, guys, you know? But the point is, too, and why we want to share it is like everyone is going to have something probably different that works for them, and it's about finding that. But we're just seeing some people right now in our lives that are going through where we used to be, and they're not there yet. They have not found it, but they're holding on because they've been told and ingrained that this is the way to work. Take the carbs out and it'll work, you know? And I'm just using that as an example too, or part of it. And don't get me wrong, I do think overall a lower carb diet in general is probably best.
Well, we technically do low
We
carb.
technically do, but then like right now we're eating carbs, we're good with it, you know. So there's still balance, you know. But it just, I don't know, the people that really cut out entirely or very, you know, as much as you can, they're not happy. Well, I mean, the ones we're around, you know.
And the thing about it is they might be doing it to an extreme that's making them not happy. But they're also feeling validated by that. Like, oh man, I'm on this diet and I'm on this big health kick. So it shouldn't be rewarding. It shouldn't feel good.
Right.
Until I get to a point, you know, it's like hold on to hope. But what I'm doing right now really sucks and I feel dragged down. I have carb flu and...
Or they're losing weight, but they still don't feel good.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the point?
I got results, but God, I hate what I do every day with food. You gotta love food.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you have, like we've said, we've got to find something that is going to work for us long term. But it is going to be a process of finding what that is. So don't feel bad for always switching around and stuff. That's the point, is like finding what works. And what works for you for years may eventually change again too. But don't be afraid to like roll with that. Like you were saying the other day too, that like there are people out there that don't eat bananas at all because of carbs. And funny enough, I really haven't been eating a lot of bananas myself. However, here's the deal. If I am craving a banana, I am going to eat the hell out of that banana.
Right. And that was the conversation point that we were having, because I was packing my stuff up for lunch, and I grabbed...
Like, I want a banana.
I literally was packing stuff up for lunch, and like my lunch was pretty much packed, and I looked over and there was a banana, and I was all, hell yeah, I want that banana.
Oh, I'm doing it.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to look at my lunch real quick. Is this within the calories that I want to eat for the day, that I want to eat for the day?
Not that you couldn't or go over, just what you wanted.
Yeah, what I want to eat for the day. And life. And I saw the banana and I said, you know what? I got the calories for this that I want to consume for the day. And I would have substituted something as well if I didn't have the calories, because I wanted that banana. I didn't at the time think to myself, you know, oh man, my carbs, this, that. I craved it. I wanted it. My body is telling me I need something in that food.
Right.
Because I've educated myself to a point that I know the nutrition of what a banana will give me.
Right.
And I can have the awareness now through all my trials and tribulations with my dieting stuff over the years. And I've learned that skill. That banana's mine. I need it. My body is telling me I'm going to take that to town, girl. But you got to listen to yourself too. I mean, that's my take. I'm not a dietitian, but you got to listen to yourself.
You know your body the best.
Right. So, yeah, that was just, we had that conversation.
But you also made a point too that you have to, by taking the time over years of practice of what's working best for you and learning about nutrition and stuff, you also have to realize sometimes, well, because you could go, well, then I crave cake every day. No, there's a difference between, what'd you say, like
temptation.
Temptation, yeah.
You will have temptation.
Right.
I have temptation right now. She just said cake, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mid-meal, and she put me to cake.
Right. No.
But it's also knowing, what does that cake have nutritionally, and why am I craving it? Well, I'm craving it because I used to be a fat guy who loves cake. Come on now. and maybe if I do good, I can reward myself with cake at some point for that temptation.
But is it really that your body's really craving it?
Right.
Probably not.
Where when you crave something like a banana, it might be internally your brain knowing, man, you know, you're a little low on potassium right now. Maybe that's what the food that you feel.
And it's good that you didn't deny yourself a banana because
it's got all this natural sugar and carbohydrates.
I don't know. I don't know. And it's like, again, if you have found though that for you a banana makes you feel terrible, don't eat the banana. You know? But that's like the whole point. And I guess I wanted to make, like, going into the new week, even if you're kind of just like struggling at all on your own, like, health journey, weight loss journey, weight gain journey, weight maintenance journey, I don't care what it is, like, don't be afraid to change something up if it's not quite right for you. If it's too complicated, it's not right. It's just not right, and it's going to mentally just wear you out, and it doesn't have to be that, you know? And I think, I don't know, it's just kind of like, it's hit me these last few weeks that, like, we're figuring it out. Like, we're finally hitting that place where we're getting the results that we want, at least mostly. I haven't really been on a scale to really say 100%, but I also don't really care. And that's a first right now. And that's really good for me because I was happy the last few months. I really was. I showed you guys some bad moments of just like, you know, feeling down in the moment. And that's what that was. I was in a good place, but I was having bad moments. And I haven't had that at all. And I actually don't really care as much as I was.
Right.
And that's a big deal. That is really healthy. And I'm finding that place. And so I hope you guys do too. And if it's not there yet, keep going. Like, keep looking for something until you find it. Because you'll know. It's like when you know, you know. You'll just, it'll click and it'll be like, holy crap, I found it. Like, this is the one.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, so I mean, so far for us, I'm going to say that intermittent fasting and being vegan, that kind of goes without saying right now.
Yeah.
It's good. It feels really good.
Yeah, it works very well, and it's, you know.
I'm going to try this corn one.
Get down on it.
Yours not yet?
No. But,
It's so sweet. Oh my god. It sounds like cake.
No, it's like cake. Right? It's almost like cake. Yeah, just being aware and also giving yourself... So once again, going back to some of the people where this conversation really stems from is seeing other people and some of their struggles, and not saying we're above it and we're not struggling with anything.
We'll struggle again at some point.
But also just thinking about that very specifically. Give yourself a damn break, too. If you are working hard on your diet...
Give yourself grace. That's always what I say. Give yourself grace.
Give yourself just some sort of credit as well. I mean, we've got a few friends... I guess I call them friends now, the people at the gym. They're really hard on themselves, man.
We are. We naturally are.
And I am too. I'm hard on myself, so, you know, but I also
But
know,
it doesn't do you any favors. It doesn't.
But it's also, like, understand where you were.
Right.
I know a lot of the times, and it's almost been a hinder at some point for me. You know, I look at myself and I think about where I was, you know, 300 plus pounds, and now I'm, you know, 250, just under. And for a long time, I justified stuff. I still justified my bad decisions because I was like, well, I'm not 300 pounds, but I'm making a bad choice.
Right.
You know, I'm trailing back from that because that's an unhealthy habit, but I still also give myself credit for what I have. Like, I know for a long time, both of us used to gauge my overall health by how often I got headaches.
Right.
I don't remember the last time I got a headache.
Nope.
And this might be the first time in my adult life where that's happened. Where I literally have lost track of the last time I had a headache. And I had that realization. I had that realization actually last night talking to Mom. And it's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
We used to track it. Because it used to be that unhealthy. Like, oh man, I went 3 days without getting a migraine or a headache. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, it's got to be at least 2 weeks. 3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. I quit.
And even like the last time that you've had one, they're not like intense. You know,
they're not what they were.
No. Those are the things that like I really think just matter the most. And once you find what really makes you feel the best, that's when everything else, as far as like the personal weight goals and all those kinds of things, are getting lean and ripped and muscles and all that, like all that stuff will come. It was funny, my coach even told me this week, he's like, we were talking about you, and I'm like, oh no. And he's
what did
like,
I do now?
What did I do? He's like, you realize how much you've changed. Like, you are so strong. That's what he said. He's like, you are strong, Kim. And I'm like, oh, I know, but but he's like, no, really. He's like, you do some things here that the guys haven't even tried. And I'm like, okay, but you know, he's noticing, and it's cool that, like, you know, he's like, and gosh, it goes to show that being vegan, you don't have to be a wimp. You know, a lot of people think you can't be buff or you can't be, you know, really strong on a vegan diet. That's so not true, you know. We all as vegans already know that, but you know, it's just you can kind of
stigma.
It is.
It's the stigma that's just grown from the community, and it's not true. And it goes into like what thinking about your diet. You can still get your protein. You can get more protein than meat eaters very easily. And the training that you do and what your achievements can be with the work you put in.
But he even just said though too, he was like, you know, you're really pushing yourself. Like we see it. You're pushing yourself every time you're here, and you're going for that one more extra thing. And it was just funny the timing of it, that when he brought that up was also the time, like right now, where we're just feeling our best. We're living our best lives. And but seriously, it's like when it clicks, it clicks. Yeah. And I beg you to keep finding that. And if it's keto, do keto. And if it's high carb, do high carb. And if it's eating nothing but processed junk, I don't really see how that'll work. Go nuts. Go nuts.
Yeah.
Just find it, you know, keep doing it. And I know that we all get wrapped up into like, oh, but this person does this and look at them and like, I have to do it that way too. And I fell into that trap. I really did. And the point is though, is like, it's something to try perhaps. Yeah. I don't think it's the only way because we're all unique. We're all different. But yeah, I just thought that'd be like fun to share. Anyway, so I know that this video is definitely more of a mukbang, eat with us style versus a true vlog. But the truth is, guys, too, this week was a long one. As far as like we said, we were in a really good place. We're really like happy with our diet, and that is all true. But it was a long week, just with like kids' school and just stuff, and getting ready for him to go out of town. So we thought we wanted to get one more in too for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll wrap it up here, and I hope you guys have a great day. Please do give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Bye, guys.